Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Fifth Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Elijah's is the Elijah's Xtreme. The Elijah's Xtreme Hot Honey. With the Mighty Carolina Reaper up on the bin and the calling it medium. And Gastonia, North Kakalaki, product Costa Rica. Interesting. Wow, when he was 6, he wanted to eat the hottest pepper. Very nice, very cool. Maybe not cool. Very nice, though. So, where are the ingredients? Oh, up there. Honey, Carolina Reaper, pepper, and vinegar. All right. A lot of the Elijah's hot sauces, regrettably, seem to have onions in them, so I can't do those. I hope that they would be able to have something that I could try from them for quite a while. I did do their roasted pepper sauce, which does not have onions. You can check out the written review for that if you follow the link to the blog in the description below. And the video may or may not be up by the time you see this. So we have a darker sort of tone here to the honey. It's slightly looser than honey tends to be. I'm going to assume that's the vinegar. So I'm guessing maybe they used like a Carolina Reaper mash in this. But it definitely does have a very much a honey tone, a vibe, if you will, to the color here. It is definitely looser. It is definitely looser. I'm not really always a big fan of people throwing vinegar into honeys, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and let's find out starting right now. Wow. Wow, you can get actually a really good sense of the Reaper. The flavor of the Reaper comes through quite nicely here. Oh, that's good. I have done other Reaper honeys before. Oh, this one's lovely. This is excellent. Very good. So this one actually is one of the few honeys I would say that does a really good job of integrating the pepper of the flavor. The pepper of the flavor. Integrating the flavor of the pepper into the honey. I want it to be predominantly honey, which this is, but also that is that pepper is reading through very nicely. I am actually quite impressed with this. So we're just going to make a little bit of peanut butter and honey toast as per the usual. Wow, that's quite nice. I had another honey that I was going to do before this one. And unfortunately, once I started getting into that one, it started to dawn on me because it was shake before using. And why would you need to shake a honey before using it? And also, would that even be possible? Well, if it's liquidy enough, yes, it is possible. Which raises the question, are you doing a hot sauce or are you doing an actual honey? Because actual honeys are not liquidy like that. So I'm getting close to needing more for this. This is really the application I wanted it for. I want to be able to test it in this setting into my peanut butter and honey breakfast. Hey, so let's whip the peanut butter on here. I want to give the honey a little bit of a chance. So I like it when it soaks into the toast slightly. That's kind of what I was waiting for there. And it's just, this is just the usual. I've had it before on here. It's just a double fiber bread. It's a pretty easy way to get a few of those grams of fiber in a day. So, you know, a lot of, I see a lot of suggestions of honey on pizza and that kind of thing. And most of the time, it's very honeyish. It's not very honey pepperish. This one, though, is, there's enough of a good, nice pepper flavor to this that I think this would be extremely good on a pizza. I could see this working extremely well, because that's like one of the things, you have to have a pepper component, otherwise you're just dumping honey on a pizza, which isn't bad or anything like that, but I would like to have some pepper. You know, I just don't want to dump honey onto a pizza. This is the ticket. This is actually, I would put this at one of the, there's a playlist, hot honeys and syrups. I would put this right near the top of any of the hot honeys in that playlist, and I've had some really good ones. This is fantastic. I've been pretty impressed overall so far with what I've had from Elijah's. I do like their approach to things as well. So I'm hoping, I'm keeping an eye on things. It probably won't be sauces, but if I can, I know they could do some jerkies, some of those. Maybe up by the time you see this, maybe not. But I am keeping my eye out for those as well. I would like to be able to do more stuff from them. Wow, that was really good. Wow. It's just the right balance. Oh, honey, and then the flavor of the Mighty Mighty Reaper. And that can be a pretty flavorful pepper. Most of the time when you have it, it's just kind of blazing heat. But here it's a really good sense of the flavor with the honey. So I don't know if they're sourcing the peppers or pepper mash and the honey from Costa Rica or what. I honestly find this a tad puzzling. It says manufactured and distributed by Elijah's Xtreme, but then it also says a product of Costa Rica. So maybe they're getting the honey and the mash from Costa Rica. Or maybe it's just the honey, I don't know. And if the peppers and the mash are coming from there, I mean, surely Fort Mill, South Kakalaki's got to be closer than Costa Rica. I find that description a bit puzzling. Okay. I will definitely give this a legit 1 for heat. I really like that you can get such a good sense of the flavor of the Carolina Reaper without just being punished. And it gives you just a delicate little lick of heat. Some people might find this a bit much, but I think they really have hit it exactly on the head here. I'd like to see them do maybe a maple syrup. I have had Reaper maple syrups before. Some of them are quite excellent, but this one here, the sort of balancing act between the flavors, they seem like they know their way around. They seem like they know a thing or two about a thing or two. So I'd like to see them put that to maple syrup. Unless they already have one, in which case then I'll need to get that also. I do like that they're branching out though. Most of us know just from the Xtreme Regret line of sauces. But if they're doing more encompassing approaches, you know, I'm all for it. Definitely when it comes out this good. Like I said, this is probably one of the top 2 or 3 honeys, easy. It's not the hottest honey I've had, but in terms of how it approaches staying being an actual honey, like that is super important to me. When I have a hot honey, I want it to be a honey first. But to me, if you're calling it a hot honey, there has to be some heat here. And I think they really balanced it like super nice. Like they just did a phenomenal job. What can I say? This is definitely an absolute pleasure. And it's going to warm up my toast. my peanut butter and honey toast for a little while anyway. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, we'll just leave it right there. Phenomenal product. Fantastic. Definitely, if you're looking for a hot honey, you're not going to find too many better than this. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Elijah's Xtreme Hot Honey. Number 4. In peace to serve the flame.